Hey guys, coming at you from the back of the barn. Tonka is very, very focused on making sure that he patrols this fence line now that we found a baby bunny there. To my knowledge, baby bunny is out in the wild doing his thing, quite happy. Certainly, I can't guarantee that, but oh, we're getting some donkey action. But I do believe that we are in the clear with him. So I'm feeling pretty happy about that. The donkeys are fully and thoroughly enjoying all of the tall, high grass. It's pretty much all weedy, brushy, which is exactly what they need at this point in the year. And I am enjoying the fact that I don't have to feed anybody hay at this point in the year. It takes a long time to get past the point of hay supplementation, and they still all get some hay at night just because. But it is nice in the morning to only have to refresh water, only have to, give the goats some grain and make sure the chicks are taken care of, because it does cut back on the amount of time we spend in the barn, and it does make things a whole lot easier in terms of expenses. And it allows our hayfield to grow so that it can be harvested and we can go back to using hay grown on our land. For those that don't know, if you're new here, we do have about a 10-acre hayfield. There's a farmer that takes care of that for us, grows our hay, takes care of, the cutting, the baling, all of the things, stores it for us, and then we just get it delivered from him whenever we need it, which is awesome, right? It's a perfect symbiotic relationship, right? He gets the growth, the hay, and all that stuff. We get storage of our own hay without having to have it stored here. We get to feed the animals from hay grown on our property. And last year, unfortunately, just based on how the weather was, we only got one cutting from our field, which is a bit of a bummer. Usually you get 2 or 3. So we did have to move to, locally grown hay, but hay that was not grown on our property. Is it a big deal? No, certainly not. But, I like when I can say we grew and fed hay from our property to our animals. And typically that's what happens. So hopefully this summer will be much more cooperative and we'll get a nice first cutting, second cutting, and maybe even a third cutting, and then we'll have plenty of hay for the whole year. We don't go through much during the summertime because, again, they have all this pasture. Everybody has plenty of pasture. And because they're goats and donkeys, they don't need grasses, right? We do certainly seed the pasture with nutritional grasses, rye, fescue, all the good things. But at this time of the year, the goats actually love all this weedy nonsense. I mean, goats are brush eaters, right? They'll eat bark, leaves. They want all of the stuff that's, not easy to digest, right? Roughage. So quite happy to, provide them with what I would call an overgrown pasture that allows them to graze what they would be normally eating. Our little boys are doing well. Look at the poofy hair on him. Look at his poofy head. That's our little wether. He's still hanging with us, but oh my God, he's stunning. And Voodoo is still doing his thing. He's got a beard coming in. He's got some coat coming in. But really what I look at when I look at him and what I see when I look at him is just his presence, his conformation, kind of everything about him. But if you see what he's eating, he's actually eating this, not the grass from the bottom. He's eating all that, those tufts, those weeds that look like hay, right? And that's what they want. So that is what they get. And it's the same in the donkey pasture. It's the same in the girls' pasture. It's kind of just wild, weedy stuff, and that is better for them than anything else we can give them, and they love it. They thrive on it. Their digestive systems thrive on it. It actually reduces parasite loads because parasite eggs stay toward the bottom of the blades of grass and not necessarily climb upwards. So the more that they eat these weeds and the flowers and things, the better. Looks like Phineas is the one on babysitting duty right now. But they're not staying as close to each other anymore. I think, you know, as a herd, they've really kind of established who's who, who's what. The boys have clearly settled in. They're, as you can tell, they've finally quieted down. They still talk, which is hilarious, but they've quieted down. They've settled into their routine. They're quite happy in their pasture. They're not hollering for mom anymore. I don't think they even recognize that moms are over on the other side anymore, which is a good thing. And we're just trucking through. So, you know, for the boys, their lives are easy, right? They just eat, graze, and enjoy until the September time frame when we'll put them to work. And, you know, they have a couple of dates, hopefully get all our girls pregnant, and we move on. Our little Wether will hopefully eventually get to his new family and his new home. I know they, you know, were super excited about him, and it's just unfortunate that there were some life things that got in the way. And I'm grateful that we're able to continue to maintain him here. I'm actually enjoying watching him grow up. He's turning into a beautiful, beautiful goat, and he's going to have an amazing coat. Might even be one of the best coats I've seen, which is sort of frustrating because, you know, then you think, well, geez, he should have been a buck, but he's a Wether, and I'm fine with that. Said the donkeys are out there doing the same thing, really, eating the same type of grasses. So, you know, again, for all of the folks that think that donkeys need to be on dry lot, they do not, but they do need to be managed a bit, you know, and we manage it with nature. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just enjoying some quiet time out by the barn and the beautiful, cool weather that we're having. And I think we'll get a good smile from Tonka. Isn't that right? You're having a grand old time? Bailey's having a grand old time? I have no idea where Sophie is. She's probably in a ditch or a hole somewhere trying to ferret out something. But that's about the update from the boys and the donks. And yeah, I think I'm going to go finish up chores, and then I got to get to work. So until next time, as always, there's work to do. Bye for now.